Hi, my name is Mike Veny. I'm a certified corporate wellness specialist, mental health speaker, and author, and a person who has had stress around money. Financial stress wreaks havoc on your life, and it does it for so many reasons. When you have the stress happening, you can't even do other things in life because it's always in the back of your mind. And one of the reasons for that is that our very survival is dependent on money. I mean, think about it. If you don't have money for your rent or your mortgage, you're not going to have a home. So when money stress comes up, fear also comes up with it, and it can really just take over and actually enable you to make stupid decisions sometimes because you're stressed about money. So it's really important to manage financial stress because it's not good for your mental health or overall health. And I say overall health because let's say you go to a gym and you're paying for that, you can't go to the gym. But there's something else that I wanted to bring up about money that I think is so important in our society, and that's ego and pride. One of the things that we use to measure social status in this world is money, even if we don't know how much someone else might bring in terms of income or how much they have in terms of their assets. We make guesstimates in our head. We compare. We try to keep up with the Joneses. It's the world we live in. And it's really important to keep that in mind that sometimes financial stress is actually stress around pride, ego, and self worth. So, as you're looking at your financial stress, you got to look at all these different things. It's not just about not having enough money. One of the ways that you can learn to manage your financial stress is to measure how you're doing. There was a sign on my office wall for years that said, "Measurement eliminates argument." And my business coach always reminds me, you can manage what you can measure. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And the same is true when it comes to your money. So it's important to learn how to measure how you're doing. One thing that I do every single week, and this is for my business finances, is I ask myself a question. How stressed am I around finances on a scale of 1 to 10? And 10 being the most stressed, 1 being the least. Lately, I have been hanging out at 1 or 0. But the cool thing is when I know that I'm edging up towards 10 or at 10, that's an opportunity to make a plan and take some action. So it's really important once you measure what's happening to take action based on that. And there's so many ways to take action nowadays on financial stress. One is educating yourself. Your library and bookstore have so many books on personal finance. So in this day and age, read everything you can. There are also consultants, courses, and programs out there, and many free workshops that you can take to learn how to manage your money. And you know what? Going back to the whole pride, ego thing, it's okay to say, I need help around my finances. Now, when you do this, it's great because you'll start to sleep better. Because even when you sleep, you're still thinking about things. Sleep is sometimes one of the real opportunities to learn about what's stressing you out because you don't have the distractions that you have during the day. During the day, you got your mobile device, you've got work, computer, people talking to you, or whatever you do during the day. But when you're asleep, well, hopefully your eyes are closed and you're lying down and you can just do your thing or let your body do its thing. But oftentimes our sleep can get disrupted because of things that are just lingering on our mind. So that will actually make your mental health worse if you don't get good sleep. So this is this cycle that happens with financial stress. So it's really important that you do everything you can to learn to manage yours. And it's okay to say, I don't know how to do it. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say, I don't even know where to begin. I'm overwhelmed. There are ways that you can get help for it. So nowadays, there's no reason to have financial stress. And one final thing I want to teach you about financial stress that came up for me, recently came up for me. Once you start measuring it and doing things about it, you're going to learn a lot about you and what you value, and the emotions that come up around purchasing decisions. It's so powerful. So, managing your finances is not just something we need to do for survival, but it's a great teacher to learn about yourself so you can be healthy, get better sleep, and live a good life. Thank you so much for watching this.